Hi, I'm the Global Runner and I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. In this episode, we take on a very large herbivore.
Easy. Stay back.
I fly an expensive drone through very tight places. We find a proper Karen.
Many 3-year-olds have trouble staying within the lines.
And we bang out some 200s on the track. Hi, I'm the Global Runner, and as many of you will know, I just ran the New York City Marathon. There's the proof. And while I didn't have the day I wanted, I still ran a 2:36, aged 51, and I was extremely proud of my effort and the way the day went. It took me a minute to recover. I really didn't do much for the first couple of weeks, other than a little bit of swimming, a little bit of pool running, tiny bit of bike, but really took the time to get the body over the trauma of the marathon. It's always worse than you imagine it to be, and I think I went out a bit too soon on some of these runs. I really ended up hitting these runs thinking I was recovered and then realizing that I wasn't. But that's okay, it's all part of the process. And movement, well, they say motion is lotion, like it helps the muscles if you get blood into them and you get them moving gently. So that's what I was doing. Since that time, I have been doing a decent amount of cross training. I've done some pool running, I've done lots of weights, and I've also done a bit of biking, a bit of cycling, and a bit of elliptical. So I've been doing everything. Yesterday I did some stair climbing with a weighted vest, which was super fun. So yeah, really just trying all different things in terms of cross training. I do wonder if cross training over 50 is something which hurts your body more than helps it, but we'll talk about that in another video. Other than that, I've done a couple of faster sessions, and let's have a look at them now. So it took me an inordinate amount of time to set this shot up, so make sure you enjoy it. But why not now? Let's head to the gym. Okay, so here we are. We are 13 days after the New York City Marathon. And to this point, I've really only I've rested for a while, and then I did some half-hour commute runs. Just nothing too serious, nice and relaxed, nice and easy. And today we are in Banff, and I'm on the treadmill, and we're just going to do like a 10-minute warm-up, and then 20 minutes at 3:43 a kilometre, so 6-minute miling, just to open things up a bit, see how that feels. Just get the sensation of running fast back again. So that's the plan. Okay, so we've got 2.5 minutes left. This has felt okay. Like, I'm not really taxed. This is my heart rate's 155, but given where we've been, given where we've come from, given how I felt 12 days ago, this is a win. Happy with this one. Bank it, move on.
Okay, so look at this. We've got a real Karen in action here. So this dude has gone at a slant, which is fine. He's still within the lines. This is where you're supposed to park. And then someone has put on his windscreen this. Many 3-year-olds have trouble staying within the lines. If you practice colouring this turtle, it will help with your parking. What a Karen move. He is within the lines, and he's actually leaving more room because he's slightly slanted. Okay, Calgary, come on, this is ridiculous. Brand new track, funded, I believe, by taxpayer money. And they ripped up the old track. So the only track in Calgary that we can use is this one. And anytime you come down, it's padlocked. So how tall do we think that fence is? Maybe like 6 foot? No, there's no way I'm hopping the fence. Definitely not. Definitely not. I wouldn't do that. Definitely wouldn't do that. Look at that. What an embarrassing car. Is it even a car? Can you classify this as a car? Imagine owning that. How embarrassing. Today's session is the equivalent of being let free in a sweet shop or a candy store in North America and being told you can have whatever you want. I am going to do some 200s. I don't know how many. I'm not worried about how many. And I'm also going to do one 400 at the end. just to see how fast we can go. And I've got some spikes, which is probably a ridiculous idea, but I've got some spikes. So I'm gonna start off in the Adios 9s, just see how much fun I can have over some 200s in the Adios 9s. And then I'm gonna strap the spikes on, the weapons of mass destruction of my legs, for probably a couple of 200s, and then see if I can unleash a beast of a 400. See if we can get under 60 this time. I haven't done much speed work in a while, so that might be ambitious. So I'm gonna do my strides outside the track. Not because I'm nervous or anything, definitely not. Just feel like I should spend as little time as possible on the potentially illegal activities as opposed to running up a street. That's not illegal. A bit more dangerous though, look at these cars. Couple of strides done. I'm gonna magic my way into the track. Definitely not climbing the fence. Definitely not climbing the fence. All it says is no dogs. I'm definitely not one of them. Let's just magic my way in. Look at that. I'm in. That's crazy. Now, if you are climbing fences, which I wasn't, I'd recommend climbing one that's only 6 foot tall rather than there's two that you could climb. And also, if you want to hide yourself, maybe hide behind a building so the road can't see you. Not that I'm doing anything wrong, just, you know, in case you are on your own track, which I'm not. Okay, maybe I picked the wrong t-shirt for a stealth mission, especially against the blue track. It's fine. Who's going to catch me? We're doing 200s.
So let's get down to the real question, which is what's next? So I did have hopes of maybe doing the Houston Marathon in January, and I've entered that, but the legs are coming back, but I'm just nowhere near ready to do a marathon in a few weeks' time, like 6 weeks' time. It would be 7 weeks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Houston half marathon in the middle of January. And then a few weeks later, I'm going to do the Vancouver half marathon at the beginning of February. And I may sneak another one in, but I may not. There's one in Las Vegas that I might think about doing. But all in all, I'm going to try and do 2 fast half marathons like I did last year. And last year I was aiming to go sub 72. I didn't manage it. But I think this year we can. So let's have a look. Let's see if we can do it again. Round 2. Let's go sub 72 in either January or February with a view to then, I've got some other races in between, but the big one for next year is going to be the Gold Coast Marathon at the start of July in Australia. So I'm really looking forward to that. So let's get working hard over the winter. Let's get some speed in our legs. Let's get some fast half marathons under our belt. And let's see what that brings us. So thanks for watching. I think in my next episode, I'm going to go into a bit more detail about some of the lessons I've learned from this year and how I still think I can still do PRs age 51. Let's remember, I did a 5K and a 10K PB or PR in North America this year. So super proud of that. And I'm going to look at some of the secrets I think that got me there. But that's all we have for this video. Other than have a look at the fight I had with this massive elk in Camnell. I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching.
Easy there. Easy. Stay back. Stay. Stay back. I'm leaving there, fella. I'm going. Alright, I'll go this way then. You win. Alright, I'm leaving. No. Don't. Leave it. That's it. Just go. Stop it. You win. Hey, no. Stop it. Enough. I'm leaving. You win. I'm going that way. That's it. She's all the way over there. Stop it. Stop it. Just go. She's all the way over there, mate. Just go. No. That's it. He wasn't very happy.